We've come to ERA headquarters to meet with their new steward, who is Rashid Alblooshi. Great to have you on board, and thanks for speaking to us. And tell us, why did you decide to become a steward?
Firstly, good morning, Laura, and it's a pleasure to meet you and speak to you. Honestly, I've been endurance horse rider for like 10 years. I've loved the horses since I'm young, and I was doing so good in the endurance races. I've won so many good races. First off, the Royal Windsor is the big one that I won in 2013, and I met the Queen, and it was really a good one. And so I was attending races in Newmarket every maybe year since 2014, because I was going in summer training there and racing for endurance, and it was kind of like interesting to see what's going on in the flat races, because I was never being involved in it, but it was super nice to see. It was the people around and the crowd. It was different thing. Sometimes there is some shifting, and I was wondering what happens after this. And I asked friends of mine who knows about flat racing, and they told me there's a stewards panel, and they decide what to do, and they make sure everything need to be right in the race. So this was really interesting for me, and I think I was staying too long in endurance for those 10 years, and I decided I want to jump onto flat racing, and this specifically job was interesting for me. I'm glad, honestly, to be here around especially this time with those guys, because honestly the guys are doing their best to make me learn everything and explaining everything they do for me, so I understand and learn quickly. So I'm really happy for that. Yeah.
That's brilliant. And at the moment you're on a kind of trainee program, and you're experiencing all different aspects of racing.
Yes. So I started the season with first 2 weeks I started with in the steward rooms, room, and last 2 weeks I went with the steward paddocks, and last 4 races I was in the scales. Okay. So and next week I'm going with the judges, and the week after with the vet, and then with the starter as well.
Oh, wow.
So I'm doing a big round, and then I'm back in the steward room, and I think I hope in the summer when the season finish, I think they're planning that I go to Hong Kong and maybe to Australia for a training program.